Hey everybody, this is Alzorath, and welcome to Let's Talk, an intermittent series where I plan to talk about a variety of things, but mostly about gaming, news, YouTube, and well, this channel in general. In the background of each episode, I plan to run video of some of the things I do behind the scenes. In this case, it's some of my Rogue Legacy warm-up runs, but it could also be things pertinent to the episode itself. And it will vary from episode to episode. In some of the episodes where I'm not necessarily covering something that I actually have to talk about, the image on the screen, I'm even considering doing some of the work I do on like graphics or animations for the video. So you can get an idea of how to create those yourself if you want. I may even do special episodes of those outside of this. But in addition to this, I'll also be watching the comments below for any questions that I could cover in occasional small Q&A sessions that I plan to include at the end of these videos when there's enough questions in the future. Or if they're questions that deserve a discussion all by themselves, I actually may make a fully featured episode of Let's Talk by itself just about those questions. But with that said, this episode is pretty much going to be exclusively about the channel and is here to get some feedback from you guys, the viewers. Mainly, I'm interested in what you would like to see from the channel. Obviously, I've been experimenting lately with, well, mixed results, to say the least. But I've had fun doing so and would really be interested to know what you guys think of the various series, both new and old, and where you'd like to see them go, and what kinds of additional content you'd like to see me cover, as well as what would improve the experience for you, the viewer, specifically. Whether that's intros, outros, music, graphics, or even new series or content that I haven't even touched on yet. I welcome your feedback. Now, obviously, creating content does take time, so I can't guarantee to take all of the suggestions, and time would be needed to implement the changes I do make. That said, I do read every comment, and I have been making a concerted effort to reply to most, if not all of them, as much as I can. And that is pretty much really important to me to get feedback and information from you guys, so I can really develop the channel in a way that benefits all of us. Now, all of this said, I also do need feedback on something that I was specifically approached about recently, and that is hosting one of my collaboration partners on my channel, since he has decided to kind of step away from his own channel for the most part. You guys may know him as that guy Matt or Mattman522, and I will link his channel in the description down below so you can see some of his previous content. If I do allow this, I'll be filtering his content to make sure it fits the channel, and starting out, I'd be putting him on the channel maybe one day a week or one day every other week as a sort of trial period. The feedback I need, though, is what would you guys think of this? Would you rather the channel be 100% my content, or open the floor to allow other creators on board? Obviously, adding people to the channel wouldn't be a frequent thing. It would be kind of isolated to a little bubble of people that I work with, because this is still my channel after all, and I want to keep the vast majority of the content coming from me. As far as what he would cover, chances are it would be one of his mini-series, such as either Mind Blown with a little bit of a twist towards gaming, or some of his news or reviews, or possibly even his Awesome Nods content. I wanted to present this to you guys because I feel it is more your decision than my own. Because do you like his content? Would you want to see it released in tandem with mine? You are welcome to say, no, I don't like his content, but you can add more people. Or you can say, I like his content, but I don't want you to add more people, or any of the things in between. It doesn't really matter to me so much as it matters to you. I want to hear what you guys think about this. Now, the main advantage of allowing other people on the channel, whether it's Matt or other creators, is that they can cover things I otherwise wouldn't have time to do. And the downside is it does dilute the channel brand quite a bit. That said, we're on series, so as far as series go, there are some that are not going anywhere, like Gamerfi, Strangelands, and Meltdown Monday. Those three will stick around for the foreseeable future. And I'm also still tossing some series around in my head that you've actually seen some of the content from, such as Gamer's Gambit, which is GG, Kickstarting It, which is something I haven't done in a while, but that's simply because it's really hard to navigate the Kickstarter page. YT Proxy, which you saw one episode of towards the end of last year, which was featuring Anomalous T. I actually do want to get back to doing that once a month. And then there's also One Man Gaming, which is what you see with the Rogue Legacy, and probably a few more games in the very near future. And in addition to those, there's also the series that I want to make but don't really have the time to create regular episodes of. Biggest example being the one that I mention all the time whenever I get into these episodes, and that is the Games You Should Know series, which is still in very slow production. I haven't had time to make the graphics for it, so it's kind of like, meh. I've been working on them as much as I can, but can't really promise anything released soon. That said, I've also been considering doing a number of other small series, but those are still being developed in my head and I'm not quite ready to release information on them. In addition to all of this, which is a boatload of stuff, I do also want to create a charity series, but I keep going blank on ideas because most of them either lack the longevity to really benefit the charity, or they lack the ability for me to provide the milestone content for you guys to celebrate certain goals for the charity. So if you have any ideas on that one, it's more than welcome, and any thoughts on the series I've mentioned or even series that you've thought up are more than welcome as well. I am looking for your feedback and enjoy hearing it quite a bit. As I said, I read every comment and I try to reply to as many as possible. Now, anywho, that's a mouthful and a half. Expect more changes and experiments in the near future on the channel. It's something I'm really working on and trying to get the channel to where I want it to be, and that is something I'm still learning. I need to learn how to get the channel from where it is now, which is good, and I enjoy creating the content for it, to something that is a bit more successful and is where I want it to be, which is a community based in gaming that has a positive impact on the people within it, people collaborating with it, as well as the people it can reach out to, such as various charities. One of the big ones that I really do want to support is Child's Play, as well as a handful of others, but that's for a discussion in the far future. But since this is the first episode, I don't have any Q&A content. I look forward to your feedback, and be sure to submit questions down below that you'd like me to discuss, even if it's something silly like, well, I don't want to say silly, something more like social, like the GG discussion, or whether it's something more, maybe say about the Nintendo situation, or YouTube wanting to buy Twitch, or what have you. Put it down below. I'll try and reply to it in a video or even in a Q&A session. If it's too short of an answer, I'll probably just reply in the comments. But I look forward to your responses. I look forward to feedback. Feel free to comment on any video how you think it could be improved. I'm not going to turn people away just because they have opinions. That's just my stance on it. But anyway, I will see you guys in future episodes of Let's Talk. I don't know if they're going to be scheduled or not, because news is kind of intermittent whenever it comes to gaming and YouTube and all of that stuff. But hope you guys enjoyed this semi-quick, it's probably about 8 minutes long episode of Let's Talk, and I will see you guys in the future episodes on my channel. Hope you guys still enjoy it, and yeah, keep gaming, have fun, peace out. This has been Alzorath, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.